What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Taya. And today we are on Alias Season 1, Episode 11, The Confession. So last episode we left off, I think that was when Salone, he originally it started out with Cindy being kidnapped and he was about to torture her for information, but the dad saved her and got the other guy framed, and they tortured and killed that guy. So yeah, she's kind of in the clear. I don't know if they fully trust her, but Salone didn't want to believe it anyway because he really does like Sydney. So, but as for where it left off, I feel like it's been so long.
I'll give us a recap. So
yeah, it will, because I'm having a mind blank right now. But I do know it was about Sydney getting tortured. But he, like, as soon as it was done, he liked to pretend nothing ever happened. He sent her straight on a mission. Oh no, I remember now. Her dad went on a mission. Oh, yeah. And she thought he was in danger, so she went after him. And now they're both captured.
And he's forced to kill her.
Yes, so that was where we ended. So yeah, we're gonna jump into it. 4 other reactions are available on Patreon.
Just tell him it's your daughter.
How you gonna get out of this one? He thinking, but this is like they eye talking, like.
Kill this agent. I'll believe you and I'll accept your offer.
That was bold. There was no other way.
It took me a second to realize what you were doing.
I was blinking as fast as I could.
I told you they were eye talking.
Pilot, quiet.
He tested him. He's like, well, I gotta make sure.
I don't care who you work for, as long as you let me go.
And as long as we get that client list.
You said you had a way for me to get out of Cuba. Oh, yes, I do. 2 years ago, of course, I knew you were working for SD6. Revealing the truth about what you were doing would have required revealing the truth about what I was doing. See you.
Okay. SD6 has no idea I was gone. The CIA has his son.
They be doing these missions quick.
Okay. Once you said that nothing else matters, it all just goes away. Last week when I learned what my father did for me, now I know I would have done exactly the same thing.
I got those codes to cipher. Those books your father used to buy for your mother, the ones he had imported 25 years ago.
Yeah, he's dreading telling her.
25 years ago, all killed by an unknown foreign agent. An agent the CIA suspected was KGB. It's been a mystery within the agency for over 2 decades. Who murdered those CIA officers? But we have our answer now. It was your father.
And what are y'all exactly gonna do about that?
I'm gonna report him.
How is he not already reported?
He's doing her a courtesy of not revealing that he knows that.
An Alias son has been executed. We may never know who's responsible for this killing.
You think Sakula said Hassan killed?
We intercepted this call last night.
I know that before his death, you were in talks with Mr. Hassan. Yes, it was a discussion of a certain. I'm in possession of these packets myself.
Your job is to go to Greece, break into Sakoulis' office, and retrieve the specs on this mysterious package.
To open and show the high-resolution retina scanners. Contact with them, you look them right in the, and then it should take about 10 seconds, which I know that's kind of a long time, but.
So, what can you tell me about the package? Oh, come on, you're gonna have to help me out.
I have a wife and a son. They are targets. Now you bring them to the United States. Give them protection. You do that for me. And I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Let me make one thing very clear, Mr. Sun. There is no room for negotiations. There are no perks coming your way. You have nothing to gain here.
And neither do you.
Think about that.
I don't have to.
I'll give you some time to think about that.
They're like, we are not trying to do all that.
Sydney, I wanted to say thank you for coming. I know that was something that you certainly didn't have to do.
It's okay, Dad.
There are so many things that, as a father, things I should ask and say.
Dad, Really?
Whatever the package is, Hassan's not talking. So here's the plan. You'll put on the contact lenses, get into Sakula's office, and record the specs. You, not Dixon. About your father. I know you're reluctant to do anything.
I've been thinking a lot about that.
You know what we have to do? We have to report him to Langley.
Let's just say he was guilty. The directives are 25 years old.
There is no statute of limitation on murder.
We will never destroy SD6 without my father.
It's true.
Those code names in your father's books, they were people. And yes, it might have been 25 years ago. But for each of those lives lost, others were destroyed.
I know.
No, you don't know because you're not thinking about them. You're only thinking of yourself.
Yes, my father probably got his KGB orders from the books. And yes, it looks like my father was responsible for those deaths. What you're asking me to do. I just need some time.
I mean, he really just don't like the dad either. So.
I knew it.
My father probably got his KGB orders from the books. And yes, it looks like my father was responsible for those deaths.
That was dirty. That was dirty. Dixon, I hope you got your finger on that button.
The lights in the club, they must be disrupting the signal.
Yeah,
You
we
have
gotta
to
get closer.
How much closer?
This lighting, how's 2 inches?
Great.
Follow me.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Come on, it has to be in 10 seconds.
I can't wait.
Got it. The contacts are ready, Sid. Meet me by the restrooms.
Excuse me, I have to go.
We'll be happy to have whatever you like brought here.
You're about to get your ass whooped now.
Do you?
Yep.
Sakula's office, and I have the contacts.
No, Dixon, I really want to do this myself.
I'll download the blueprints of the package from Sakula's computer.
That's messing her up.
Decide if you are my beast.
No, the fuck he did. She is pissed. Gonna look her right in the face.
Screw you. I don't talk to you unless you show me some respect.
Let's be honest here. In 20 minutes, you're going to be shipped off to a maximum security prison. Respect is going to be the least of your problems.
Wait.
Wait. You still refuse to help get my family out of Argentina.
If you help me out, I'll make sure you stay comfortable.
I have a stockpile of weapons, not in Egypt. The package and other weapons are in a silo in Greece on the Isle of Crete.
He licked my face. You don't really. He licked my face. Because of him, Dixon accessed the information. The CIA got nothing.
Yep.
And SD6 ended up with what they wanted. I want to go to Crete myself.
You just did that with Cuba. I think it's too dangerous.
And we can use my father. He can give Sloan the intel, and we'll make it an SD6 mission. Yes, my father probably got his KGB orders from the books.
You know
My
she
father
can
was
kick your ass,
responsible
right?
for those deaths.
But I'm surprised he told her.
I figured turning in your father wouldn't be too difficult for you. So I made this tape last time we were together. I was going to play it for Devlin and maybe use it in court someday. But I couldn't bring myself to do that.
Okay.
I'm only telling you this
Did the right thing.
because I thought I owed you that for some reason. I know this is a personal thing for you, but it's a personal thing for me too, Sydney. Those files,
I know from his father or something. His great.
I left one out.
Looks like his dad. That's why he was pushing so hard. Makes sense.
I made an appointment to meet with Devlin on Monday to report your father. Are you with me?
She got until then to investigate and find something that's, you know, counter to that, to the evidence that they have. She might just have to question him directly. Nobody to get advice from. Just kind of gotta bottle it and make your own decisions. Because the two people that you confide in are going against each other right now.
I just want to stay here for a while. Is that okay?
Of course.
My point is, something went wrong last week, but I need your help.
I think we have the location of Hassan's weapons stockpile.
You're looking at an EM refractor used to cloak missiles. It's being stored on the island of Crete.
Thanks to your father's Middle Eastern contacts, we know where to go.
Good work.
She was literally so excited.
The EM refractor is in a secure depot underground.
Copy that.
Don't trust him.
Sid, you're clear.
So funny that the CIA is with you every step of the way, and SD6 is just like, you got it. You don't need anybody, no on-site coordinator or anything like that. Like, they just trust you to go at it.
It's a dead end.
The panel will open. She'll find the keypad behind it.
What's the code?
Code.
Pi to 6 digits.
The code is 314159.
Pi is 6 digits. Pi is 314, but
Found the refractor.
wow.
Vaughn?
Not until I have an agreement in writing, signed by your superior.
All he wants is his family connected.
Start typing.
Me? He's like, me? I gotta do it.
You misspelled the name. Shut up.
He typing like Kermit.
What are you doing? I don't get your signature on a protection order, Stowe will die.
He's like, well, fuck.
I need a code.
7, 6, 6.
Vaughn, thank you. Don't shoot, don't shoot. The room is full of gasoline.
Oh, you bitch. There you go. Oh, it's gonna light on fire. Idiot. Woo! Lucky she didn't catch on fire. She is lucky.
She always does.
Blood on the dick.
It's a big meeting.
I know, I don't get it.
He's pissed. He didn't want to sign that.
I knew weeks ago that my file had been pulled. When I learned that you had scheduled a meeting with Mr. Devlin regarding my history, but I felt it was important to do this in front of these people because they already know the truth. Those Cyrillic codes you found in those books, yes, they were orders from the KGB, and yes, they were orders to kill. But Sydney, I was not that agent.
That's a relief to her, I'm sure.
Your mother was.
Oh, wow. Why they do that to her? Both her parents ain't shit. Wow. So her mother was not a good person. So now that's going to raise more questions around her death. Like, I mean, obviously her death was probably no accident. It was obviously done purposely. That's tough because now it's going to change her whole perception of her mom. And everything. And I get why he held that. He wanted her to preserve her memory of her mom the way she thought she was. But yeah, no.
And Vaughn just got her that photo frame, and she put her mom in there. What a coincidence!
Yikes. Yeah. So the truth going to come out about that, but this was a solid episode. A lot was happening. I don't know where they're taking this. Like, then maybe the mom's not even dead. Maybe she's faked her death to get away because she knew she was caught.
Probably.
And so was he in the relationship with her just to spy on her?
I don't know.
Like, there's so many questions. Like,
Or maybe he found her revelation.
I don't know. He's going to have to explain it. Because this can go one too many ways. I'm surprised they didn't touch on, what's the best friend's name? I'm surprised they didn't touch on him trying to still put the pieces together of the mysterious girl who was supposed to ride alongside Cindy's husband. That story, even though it's annoying me, I wanted to see where it's going to lead to because now he didn't make a deal with the devil. But they didn't touch on it. She just kind of went to his house, laid there, and just was like, you know, I just need a minute. But it's interesting to see where that'll go. But Vaughn, he, I think he's happy he knows the truth, but I think he feels bad that it led to this revelation for Cindy. I don't know what they're gonna do. That poor girl can't catch a break. She needed to just sit down and stop trying to go on missions. I know she wants them to go down, but you can take a day or two to just relax. But we'll see where it goes. We're gonna jump into the next one, y'all. So be sure to let us know what you guys thought about this episode.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more reacts.
And y'all will be getting more Alias.
Bye.